Okay, man, let's do it.
Yeah. And by the way, we got great trailers this week. Let's do the first one, the big one. That just came out from CinemaCon. CinemaCon is this big, fancy like studio con for like every studio presenting their projects that are coming out in 2026 to the theater owners. And one of them was DC. So we already talked about Supergirl and that trailer, last week because it came out. Uh, Finally, they gave us the first look of Clayface. So everyone knows Clayface is a Batman villain, not an A tier villain, but like a well known villain that has really cool super enhanced abilities where he can shapeshift. Not like Mystique from the X Men movies. He is genetically enhanced like a clay, and so he can shapeshift into any form of weapon like think of the T-100 from Terminator 2 like that, but not in metal but more clay. Great character. There's been multiple characters that has the title of Clayface. Famously, the Batman animated series made him really well known. That which is something that the movie is basing on with the great two-parter called The Fit of Clay. That was a great origin episode in the 1992 classic animation series where they retold the Clayface origin story but mixed it with the Silver Age and the classic Golden Age of Clayface, which was really neat. Is based on Matt Hagen, which was the version that the animated series uh, used because they mix Matt with Boris Karloff, the actor uh, villain, the first one of the Clayface, but he didn't get powers. It was Matt Hagen that was the first one that was created specifically with abilities. But anyway, Jeff, before we see the trailer, do you know anything about Clayface
No,
growing up?
no.
Okay, so um, yeah, great character. As a Batman fan, I'm very happy he's getting his spotlight. Just briefly, production note here. It was supposed to be in the Batman universe until they kind of changed it to be now part of the DC universe, which is interesting. Matt Reeves is producing the film here. Mac Falik was a horror director. Mike Flanagan, who did the Doctor Sleep film, the sequel to The Shining, he's producing the film. He's the one that like was pursuing this project, and so that's why we're getting this film, which is great. So yeah, let's get into the trailer right now. And really good trailer, I gotta say. Okay. In tears. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was really cool. Thoughts with the trailer?
I, I, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see more. Honestly. But I mean, I guess for a start, I guess that's something. It's okay. It looks all right.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more.
Yeah, no, I get where you're
I mean,
coming from.
going into a blind and knowing nothing about Clayface, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really kind of, I mean, I'm coming from a place where, watching the trailer like that. I mean, I really just getting to know the character, for the first time, So like,
Yeah,
um, I mean, uh, that little bit they gave us, does not, really explain what the movie's about, really.
no, no. Just a brief tease. You don't see him in his full-on, monster form that you usually recognize Clayface in the cartoons and the comic books, of course. But you saw briefly the weapon he used. Usually, that big axe. I don't know what you call it. That bull with the spikes is usually his usual weapon he used to tank Batman and all that in the games too. Um, yeah, this movie is going to be a body horror film. So like The Fly, you know, meets The Substance. So just going to give people warning that it's going to be it's a horror movie, but it's going to be a body horror movie. So you're going to see a really weird things with the body, like stuff. Which if you've seen those type of movies, the body horror films like Scanners or Videodrome, all the David Cronenberg films, or whatnot. So just kind of give a heads up, and it's going to be rated R, which is good. So that's a really cool thing about that. But yeah, I agree. Hopefully next year we'll see more of the thing. And I don't know if you're interested in doing this, but we can watch. I don't know, like maybe over my channel or MCU, we should review the first 2 episodes of Fit of Clay to get you more familiar with Clayface. Before we see that movie or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, you already saw one version of Clayface in Batman Cape. What's the show? Cape Crusader. That was the one with the crazy face. That was Clayface.
I never watched that. I don't know what that is.
Oh no, we did. We reviewed it over your channel. It was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's. I mean, we did so much. It's hard to remember. But anyway. Okay, so we got another trailer. Sticking with DC and Marvel, I got one for Spider Noir.